Hi there. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to convert a raster PDF into an editable vector file. So first let's open it up. You can actually tell if the PDF has raster or vector elements by cycling through these tabs. It's purely raster in this case. So the first step is to try and clean up the image a little bit. I click on the clean image symbol here. Click on threshold to turn it completely black and white. There are a couple of tools that you can use. In this particular image, I don't need to use them, but feel free to avail of these functionalities at your own discretion. Let's click on OK. So there are a couple of things I need to edit here. The software, Scan2CAD, has OCR functionality. That means that it's going to take these raster characters, text objects, and turn them into editable vector true type objects. But it does have some problems with characters that touch other graphical elements in the document. For example, this 2 is touching this line, this dimension line over here. The reason that happens is because since these 2 are touching, the software is going to recognize them as one whole graphical object. So we can remedy that by clicking on erase and just separating the parts where these 2 objects are connecting, like so. So this might be a bit tedious for all of the characters here. For example, 0 here that's touching this dimension line, and a couple of others in the drawing. So if you don't want to do that, we can always just edit it after converting this drawing into a vector image. So once we're happy with the cleanup here, we click on Convert Image. These are some settings. It is a technical image and it is architectural, so let's keep that. We do want to avail of the OCR functionality, but we do also want to vectorize the rest of the elements in the drawing. So let's click on Vectorize and OCR. There are a couple of other settings that we can tweak. Let's go with the default one for now. Except for the OCR, let's set the maximum a bit bigger. I think schematics, this word schematics is actually the biggest element there. So let's just click and drag to set this at 85. We also have some vertical text elements in the drawing. So let's tick this to make sure that it's recognized. Same thing to do if you do have angular text images. You can also just tick angular here. Once we're happy with the settings, we click on Run. This usually takes a while, especially if you're doing OCR. So this is the resulting vector image. You can actually compare the original raster image and the vector, the resulting vector file. I click on both here and then clicking on Highlight Vectors. So once we're happy with this, we click on OK. As you can see, the 2 that we edited before was recognized as a 2, but the 0 that was left as is, it wasn't. So you can just also click on Highlight Vectors to see that. We can edit this on Scan2CAD here, clicking on Draw Text, just turning that into 200. And we can also just opt to erase the vector files that we don't want to keep. Of course, you can do this in your preferred CAD software as well. So once we're happy with the vector, we go back to the Vector tab, click on File, then save it as Vector. Just choose the format that you want to use and then put in the file name that you want to use as well. And then that should be set to be for you to work on the file using your preferred CAD or vector editing software. I hope that this was clear. I hope that this helps.